And yo, what's decent? Yo, I want to apologize for the last 2 videos. I think I was recording the desktop audio without just like the static within it. So it's just actually annoying me. I don't know if you guys felt the same. But let's get this battle going, right? So my opponent's gonna have the Gyarados, the Buzzwole, right? Buzzwole? Nidoking, Latios, so forgetting my mons, jeez. Ferrothorn or Ferrothorn, depending on who you are, and Cinderace, right? I'm gonna have the same OU team. I'm thinking about switching it up. I know that Dracozolt isn't like serving me as well as I thought it might be, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit later on. Maybe swap out Lugia for Garchomp or whatever, see how that goes. But yeah, let's just get the replay going. So I'm gonna lead out with Rillaboom. He's gonna lead out with Gyarados, amazing. And he's Moxie because he didn't intimidate me. I knew Ferrothorn was going to come in, so I just want to knock off. Just in case he happens to have, and he does indeed happen to have the Rocky Helmet. So now that whenever he probably pivots back into Ferrothorn, I won't take a lot of damage from physical contact moves. So I'm going to switch right out into Gujo, expecting the Ferrothorn to switch out. He protects instead. Actually, maybe probably trying to scout me out to see what kind of step I am. I'm going to T-Ball. Now, I'm going to play this Gujo as if I am Choice. I'm Assault Vest, but I want to play it as if I'm Choice because I want the Gyarados and or the Latios gone. You know, there's a certain way that I want to play it. So Nidoking comes in, excellent switch out to my Morgana. Now I'm going to bring back Gujo, expecting him to Earth Power. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he's Choice, but he shows me Ice Beam, so he's not Choice, he's probably Life Orb. So I'm thinking like, okay, I could get a Draco Meteor off on whatever decides to cut the switch in, but I didn't expect Nidoking to stay in because he's not Choice, you know, so now he shows me Ice Beam. And I'm just going to flip turn out of there, expecting the Ferrothorn to come back, but he stays and goes for a Sludge Wave. I guess maybe forgetting that Swampert is part ground and therefore resistant. So now Dracozolt, and I take the Fire Blast, which is good. And he's going to go for the knockoff. I have the eject pack, but what I didn't know was that even though you knock off the eject pack, it actually forces the switch out. That's new to me. So I'm just going to go for the defog, but I'm thinking like, hey look, I don't want Moltres in while he has either Latios or Gyarados. I kind of want to play around it. So he brings in Buzzwole, goes for the Earthquake on my Morgana, but I'm just going to hit him with the Choice Specs Floor Cannon, which is more than enough to take him out, obviously. And brings back in Cinderace. I don't have a safe switch, I would say, quote unquote, I don't know. But Moltres is going to come back in. I just didn't want him to double out into Gyarados on a Moltres predicted switching because, you know, I do have a safe switch, which was Moltres, but I didn't want that. So now he's going to at least see the Dracozolt. I'm just going to show him the Fire Blast, and I'm going to switch it out, hoping that I hit the Gyarados. I have, yes, and Gyarados comes in, got for the Vulpix, and Gyarados is out of here. I don't have to worry about that at all. That's amazing. So Ferrothorn comes back in. Now I'm just going to switch out to Moltres. He's going to probably want to protect. Oh, I thought he was going to want to protect. He doesn't. Now I could safely go for the Mystical Fire and then defog a little bit later on. But I'm trying to see what set his Latios is. Oh, he is Calm Mind. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. So he, you know what he could have done? He could have actually, I don't know if he has Roost or whatever, he could have actually went for some more Calm Minds. But I'm sort of glad that he didn't. Now, in comes Moltres, right? I'm just going to go for the Mystical Fire just to annoy him so much so that he's going to want to attack me eventually. The whole point is I want to get a one-hit kill with a knockoff of Rillaboom. But I want to pivot into Swampert just in case he happens to switch out into Cinderace. I don't want Rillaboom directly in while he brings in Cinderace. It's not good. And then, you know, it's just a back and forth thing because I'm going to keep switching between Moltres and Rillaboom if he does that. So I kind of want Swampert in order to put him to sleep so he doesn't get +1 moves. That's the whole point of me staying in and just continuously going for Mystical Fires until he gets annoyed to the point where you see he does Mystical Fire. So I don't even think that thing gets Mystical Fire actually. So I'm just going to do one more hoping that he doesn't. So I'm just going to stay in. Hopefully just enough for him to attack again, and then I'm just going to switch into Swampert. Okay, that's perfect. So now he's -2. I can feel comfortable switching to Swampert to go for the Yawn, and then go for the Flip Turn just in case he happens to want to pivot out into Cinderace. Now I'm thinking like maybe I should Yawn and then go into Dracozolt because he might not pivot out, but I don't think a Psychic would kill, you know, a plain Psychic will kill Swampert that has a amount of HP, but he scores a crit. That's good. So now Rillaboom comes in, he's asleep, he can either switch out into Cinderace and get his item knockoff. I'm pretty sure he's not going to do that, so he just stays in and dies. So now Moltres kind of like tanks disintegrates. I mean, there's no hidden powers. I don't have to worry about like hidden power or rock or anything like that. I don't think this thing has access to like Stone Edge or anything like that. So I'm just gonna sack the Dracozolt and bring in Moltres safely. I'm just gonna roost up. Maybe Gunk Shot or miss or whatever have you, you know. But I'm just gonna roost up and then Scorching Sands. His HP down a little bit, even if Moltres doesn't survive. As long as I get this thing like a little underneath half, I should be able to knock it out with a Choice Band-Aid, Grassy Surge. So I'm just gonna roost off, that's good. I can now safely go for Scorching Sands, his Power Balls. I guess I see his notion here. He's just gonna try to get me comfortable enough to go for a Gunk Shot and try to knock me out. So that's why he's doing that, and then I jump kick. A little under half is his goal, and then afterwards he'll knock me out with Gunk Shot because Gunk Shot does a little below half. But that's not enough to take out the Moltres, and that is a good game there. So if you guys see any plays that you thought I would have been able to make, which were better, let me know. You know, I like those kind of analysis at the end of these videos. It's amazing. It helps me learn a little bit more. And yes, this is definitely fun. I will see you guys later. Peace. What you doing?